Hey guys, hope everyone had a good new year and is having a good new year. Uh, hope everyone's just, taking it easy. But let's start with the setup. So, a few things we got to do is get the transmitter ready. So, I've already gone in and selected a model, which is a Line 470, named it, model type, helicopter, all the good stuff, right? Uh, Swatch type, we will leave it normal from what I understand, because later in the setup, we will select 3 servo 120 degrees, which is what this helicopter is. And after that, just go ahead and set up all your switches for what you want. There's tons of videos for that. For whatever setup you're using, if you're using an inline receiver or a standalone or a satellite, remote satellite like I am, go ahead and bind up your transmitter to your receiver or the satellite, and stay tuned. I'll be back and we'll begin the receiver setup, the beginning of setting up this micro beast. I'll be back. Okay, so for safety reasons, you want to make sure your hold switch is on and set up properly. I've left the motor, the 3 plugs for the motor on the helicopter unplugged. And let's go ahead and start this up. In the beginning, you don't want to have any of your servos plugged in, because I'm using a remote satellite. BEC power goes to channel 5 aileron. That way at the same time you get motor signal and powers up your satellite at the same time. So to enter receiver setup, we're going to want to power up the unit. You're going to want to power up the unit while holding down the button, and you'll see the menu lights start flashing, and then that's when you let go and you'll see the the menu LED will be flashing up here. So I'm not too familiar with this myself. By all means, this is not like a how-to video. I just thought maybe I'd make a video, somebody can get some help. So let's get started here. So we're gonna enter receiver menu. We're gonna power up while holding this down. Okay, here we go. We are in menu A, flashing. So you can go through it manually using the rudder aileron stick. Because now I'm gonna hit this button for a couple seconds here and it's gonna automatically detect. Yep, we want a purple light, it's remote. We went to menu B. Menu B is all your channels. So I forgot to mention, before you enter this, you want to make sure there's absolutely no mixing in your transmitter. So aileron only moves aileron, elevator only moves elevator, and so on. So for menu B, we can press and hold for 2 seconds, and we should get a blue light for menu B. Standard spectrum DSMX or DSM2 satellite. There we go, we got the blue light. Now in menu N is failsafe. Make sure your throttle is at all the way down, so in case you have a signal loss or anything happens, your helicopter doesn't fly away and chop somebody in half. It just powers down and falls out of the sky. So when you have your throttle stick down, this is failsafe. You want to go ahead and just press this to exit. It's going to save. It's going to go through a reboot. And that's it for the receiver menu. Now we can power down, and we'll be back with the setup menu.